Hey everyone, and welcome. If you've ever wanted to just completely master one of the most classic, most beloved, and, let's be honest, downright beautiful houseplants out there, you've come to the right place. Today we're doing the complete care guide for the Heart-Leaf Philodendron. You know, I think this quote from plant expert Marina Remislow just says it all, doesn't it? This isn't some fussy, high-maintenance plant. It's like an old friend, one that's super forgiving and genuinely wants to grow for you. So let's get you two properly acquainted.
So think of this as your plant's little ID card. The key things to notice right away: easy difficulty, we love to see that, and its need for bright, indirect light. Now, we're gonna break all of this down, but first, a really crucial note. This plant is toxic, so you gotta make sure to keep it well away from any curious pets or kids.
Here's the plan for today. We're going to start with the basics, then cover the absolute core skills for a healthy plant. And from there, we'll level up to making it really thrive. We're even gonna get into how to shape it, and my favorite part, make more plants for free. Okay, first up, meet your new best friend. And I say that because this isn't just one plant. It's a whole family of absolutely stunning trailing vines. And each one has its own unique personality. So the classic all-green one is gorgeous, but just look at the variety here. The Brazil has that amazing painted-on variegation. The McCann's, it has this incredible velvety texture. And lemon lime is just a bolt of pure energy. This is a plant you can seriously start a collection with. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Section 2, the core care essentials. I'm telling you, if you get these three things right, light, water, and soil, you are 90% of the way to a happy, healthy plant. It all starts here. So the whole key with light is finding that sweet spot. Think of a spot a few feet back from an east or west-facing window. Now, this shows you exactly what happens at the extremes. Too little light, and your plant gets all leggy, literally stretching itself out to find more sun. But too much direct sun, it basically gets a sunburn with scorched spots and pale, washed-out leaves. Okay, everybody, lean in, because if you remember only one thing today, make it this. This is the golden rule. Overwatering is the #1 killer of houseplants, period. So don't water on a schedule. You've got to water when the plant actually needs it. Just stick your finger in the soil. If that top inch or two is dry, then it's time for a drink. Now let's talk about its home. See where it says a pot with drainage holes is non-negotiable? It's not a suggestion, it's a must. This is your best defense against root rot. Inside that pot, you want a light, airy, well-draining soil. And as for food, think of fertilizer as a light snack, not a 3-course meal. A half-strength dose once a month during spring and summer is absolutely perfect. The good news is these guys are pretty chill when it comes to temperature. If you're comfortable in your house, your philodendron is probably comfortable too. They do love a bit of humidity though, and a super easy way to do that is just to group your plants together. They create their own little humid microclimate. It works like a charm. All right, on to section 3, helping your plant thrive. So we've covered the basics for keeping it alive, right? Now, let's talk about how we get that incredible, lush, cascading growth that these plants are famous for. This is where the magic happens. And this is what we're aiming for. A happy, well-cared-for Heart-Leaf Philodendron can grow vines over 10 feet long indoors. I mean, can you imagine? That's a serious waterfall of green, and it just goes to show you how vigorous and rewarding these plants really are. Which brings us to section 4, shaping and propagating. This is where you get to go from just being a plant owner to being a plant stylist. A little trim here and there is the secret to getting a big, full, bushy plant instead of just a few long, stringy vines. Seriously, don't be afraid to give your plant a haircut. Every single time you snip a vine like this, it sends a signal back to the plant to send out new shoots from further down the stem. That is how you turn a couple of long vines into a dense, lush, amazing-looking plant. And here's the best part. Don't you dare throw those cuttings away. Making new plants from this is almost magically simple. You just pop a cutting in a jar of water, make sure one of those little nodes is underwater, and in a few weeks, boom, you've got a brand new plant ready to pot up. It really is that easy. Okay, moving on to section 5, decoding your plant's signals. One of the best things about these plants is they literally talk to you through their leaves. The trick is just learning to speak their language. Think of this as your personal translator. Yellow leaves? 9 times out of 10, that's too much water. Brown, crispy edges? The air is probably too dry. Leggy growth? It's begging for more light. See? Once you know what to look for, it's so easy to figure out what your plant needs and make a quick fix. Look, pests can happen to even the best of us, so don't panic. The real key is to just check your plant regularly, especially under the leaves. If you see something that shouldn't be there, isolate the plant right away and start with the simplest treatment. Just wipe the leaves down. Honestly, a lot of the time, that's all it takes.
And now for our final section, displaying your green cascade. You've done all the work. Your plant is happy and healthy, and now comes the really fun part, making it a stunning centerpiece in your home.
This plant is just so versatile. I mean, the classic hanging basket is always a winner. Putting it on top of a bookshelf to get that green waterfall effect, stunning. But don't forget, these guys love to climb. You can actually train it up a wall or a moss pole and create a living piece of art.
So as we wrap up, let's just nail down the two most important takeaways. If you do nothing else, just remember this: water less than you think you should and prune more than you think you should. And two simple little habits that make a world of difference. Keep those leaves clean so they can breathe and soak up the light, and just give the pot a little quarter turn every time you water. That's how you get that nice, even, full growth all the way around.
And that's it. You officially have the complete toolkit to grow an absolutely beautiful Heart-Leaf Philodendron. So the only question left is, how are you going to style this amazing, easy care, air-purifying friend to bring that gorgeous cascade of green into your home?